Salve galera, beleza? Vamos começar aqui mais um vídeo de Starfield, mais uma gameplay, né? E é o seguinte, consegui farmar mais níveis e consegui também meio que conquistar a Andreja. Nós vamos fazer uma missão do passado dela. Ela falou que era uma infiltrada, olha pra você ver, ela era uma infiltrada na constelação. Ela ia conseguir dados do grupo antigo dela. Não, ela ia conseguir dados através de um pedido de um grupo antigo dela. Só que a Sarah e o Vladimir já sabiam. Antes dela saber, eles sabiam que ela era uma infiltrada. Eles já sabiam e tipo que pediram para ela se confessar. Ela acabou se confessando. Aí nisso eles nem ligaram não, ela acabou continuando na constelação. E agora ela disse pra gente, depois de muito tempo, depois de muita afinidade, ela disse pra gente. Aí agora ela vai querer saber o passado dela, que ela sabe muito pouco do passado dela. Onde estão essas pessoas do passado dela lá? É até essa missão Lealdade Dividida, que a Andreja quer se conectar às pessoas do seu passado para se tranquilizar a respeito de missões antigas, que aconteceu muita merda antigamente, que ela acabou se separando do grupo dela. Agora a gente vai tentar ir nessa missão, que é uma missão secundária, para de repente a gente conseguir conquistar ela. Vamos ver como que vai ser. Mas vamos lá agora. O mastro tá até aqui, ó.
Captain,
será que tem alguma coisa?
Travel safely.
Não tem mais nada, né? Não tem nada pra dar pra gente, né?
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Ah não, pera aí. Mais fácil fazer viagem rápida. Show! Bora lá então. Nossa, eu tô com uma afta aqui, velho. Na boca, no canto da boca ainda. Tá difícil de falar. Nossa. Vou evitar falar um pouco. Aí,
found a tooth.
chegamos.
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it. He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow.
Could be an old tooth from another night.
Yeah. I wonder if we should have a tooth lost in...
No. This is the only place he would be. I know him well enough to know that. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Beleza. Vou perguntar então. Vamos lá, vamos. Isso. Agora
If you
sim.
got credits, spend them with Ethan. This bar may be tougher than you can handle. You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
Ó, já
I ain't
conheci.
likely to forget you anytime soon.
Ih, já tá com raiva dela.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions. Don't try to play tough with me. I ain't got the time or the patience for it. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere? Now, after all this time, you could have dropped in any time in, the last 9 years or so. Maybe that wouldn't have been too convenient for you, though. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damned zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough. If either of you cared, you wouldn't just be showing up now. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove 'em.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand. You're right. We should focus on finding him.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a
Ih,
bottle of his
rapaz, ela
favorite
queria
stashed
matar
away if
ela
he ever
mesmo.
shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
Might not be the biggest selection in town, but our liquor gets the job done as well as any.
Vamos lá falar com a Andreja. Primeiro vamos salvar, hein? Já tá nervosa.
We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude.
Ih, nós
I
somos
do
até
not have
pacientes
your
pra ela, hein?
patience. You are more diplomatic than I would be. One more reason I am glad to have you with me.
Ó,
I'm eager
ganhamos
to
pontos
reach
com
Hyla
ela, hein?
too and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety. Of course. What would you like to know? He is a quiet man, reserved. I believe he had lived through a great many hardships, though he never spoke of them. I never felt it proper to ask. He valued his personal space and quiet moments. It was one thing we always shared in common. Years ago, I had heard he was alive, but did not attempt to contact him. I did not feel it was right. I hope this is not a mistake. Stay safe.
Yes?
I trust you are well. Certainly. I do not know, not for sure. I did not see them fall that day, and I suppose I have hoped they survived. I admit I have not investigated before now, at least in part because of what I feared I might learn. House Varun is in a distant corner of space, far away from the rest of the settled systems. While this serves our interests, it can also pose challenges. Many critical resources are scarce, and diplomatic relations with the United Colonies and Freestar Collective were tense at the best of times. It was the most practical way to acquire what we need, without raising too many questions. Still is. Then we should return to our task. Some other time, then.
Vamos lá.
Excuse me.
Fazer uma viagem rápida, né? Uai, eu falei com o Andreja. Vou vir aqui então. Vou usar primeiro para depois conversar com ela. Vamos lá, salvar primeiro. Tem que salvar, vai que eu dou uma mancada aqui.
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now. Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá agora. Coletar aqui, né? Vai que tem alguma coisa interessante. Pera aí, roletei não. Ou roletei. Opa! Derrote os fanáticos. Rapaz.
I've been
Mais um combate pra nós. Ih, caralho. O que tá acontecendo comigo? Caralho, tô ficando embaçado. Minhas vistas estão embaçadas. Tô ficando tonto. Aí voltei normal. O que tá acontecendo comigo? Será que é algum efeito de alguma planta do lugar? Ih, rapaz. O negócio tá feio pra mim. Ô, dois ainda pra cima de mim. Claro que eu ia morrer, né? Ai, nossa, velho. Sabia que eu ia estar mal assim, não?
We should be on our guard. When? Thank you.
Beleza. Não. Salvar de novo, né? Não ficar voltando toda hora. Pegar na direita primeiro. Pegar o kit lesão aqui também. Não sou bobo, né? Quase que eu fiquei com os olhos embaçados aqui. Ô, caralho. Aí dá pra ver ele aqui. Aí. Esperar os outros virem. tem um outro ali, ó.
Take your best shot.
Aê! Ô, merda. Pronto. Agora o último. Nossa, o último é nível 36, cara. Tô pesado agora, hein? Olha a trilha sonora, hein? Trilha sonora foda. Será que o último é o amigo da Andreja? Deve ser ele, hein? Vamos curar. Vamos se curar, né?
Fine, run away. The great serpent will find you eventually.
Nada demais aqui.
Nearby. What was that? There is nothing too bad. I will try.
Caralho. Caralho, velho. Porra, puta que pariu, cara. Podia ter jogado uma granada. Porra, hein? Cara, de um tiro. Ela me matou, velho. O nível dela é forte, hein? E eu podia ter salvado. Eu fui burro também. Uma anta. Aí, ó. Fazer tudo de novo. Que anta que eu sou, velho. Burro. Caralho, velho. Caralho, porra. Custava de eu salvar essa desgraça? Fazer o mesmo esquema, né? O jeito. Não sei se eu vou ter mais sorte, não. Igual o tigre. Caralho, velho. Tô puto. Tô puto com isso, cara. Tô puto um negócio desse. Tem ninguém aqui perto. Será que chamar a atenção deles melhora? Caralho. O que tá acontecendo comigo? Esperar eles virem aqui. Pior que vai vir um monte. Ô, Andreja. Porra, eu pensei que era outra pessoa.
There is no escape. You die here. One less target.
Caralho. Você tá embaçando aqui minha visão, velho. Eu tô doente, será? Pronto.
Always good to speak with a friend. Very good.
Pera aí. Vou dar umas perguntas pessoais pra ela aqui.
If there is something I can do, please say so. I appreciate having your ear.
Calma. Salvar primeiro, né? Dessa vez de forma inteligente.
Now you are mine. Unto darkness!
Eita porra. Sai desse lugar logo. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho. Proteção regenerativa. Caralho, me arrancou muito, hein? Vai primeiro, André. Ó! Caralho!
Focus.
Arranquei muito dela agora.
It hurts.
Nossa, eu não acho que conseguiu machucar o André. Ela é fera, hein? Essa aí é fera demais. Puta merda. Caralho, velho.
Disgusting, accursed slob.
Ô, cacete. Caramba, hein? Ainda bem que eu salvei. Credo, filho. Chuliça nessa mulher. Chuliça nessa mulher, hein? Nem granada tá adiantando ela.
A heretic! Here! The great serpent shall feast!
Salvar de novo. Salva por cima dessa vez.
Run from me, will you?
Acho que ela tem regeneração, velho.
Show yourself. There you are. See through and suffer, heretic.
Caramba, preciso de uma arma melhor. E essa aqui? A guitarra. É a mesma arma.
Not
Ixi, velho.
done yet.
Ai! Caramba, ela é forte pra caramba.
You will suffer. Changing magazine.
Ô, caramba, acertou em mim mesmo. Acertou em mim mesmo. Vou usar esse aqui, é um pouco mais forte. Não, esse aqui é mais forte. Enganei. Sem parar. Ô, merda, hein? Foda. Até uma arma boa. Vou pegar essa arma dela, hein? Puta merda. Caralho, velho. Sabe que... Tirei sem querer, velho. Acho que ela vai vir aqui agora. Agora que eu fiz barulho. Tem que estar preparado.
The shrouding is upon you! The great serpent will have you! He has fallen! Your curses have been executed!
Ô, merda. Caralho. Ela tá fugindo? Matei. Ha! Vou até salvar de novo. E vou pegar a arma dela, hein? Cadê ela? Será que esse aqui é ela? Salvar novamente.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Vamos lá então. Opa. Não esquecendo, né?
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Well, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
Vamos lá pesquisar. Procurar informações sobre o paradeiro do homem lá.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Aí. Deu uma curada. Mas ainda eu tô meio doente. Opa. Que é isso aqui? Ó. Kit refeição. Eren, sei que muitos anos foram difíceis. Sei que por você a gente simplesmente se esconderia do mundo. Mas não posso fazer isso. Perdendo muita gente por pouco e por culpa dos monstros que continuaram à solta. O falso deus serpente deles não vai punir as atrocidades que eles cometeram. Mas alguém precisa fazer isso. Então que seja eu. A partir de agora são da vanguarda da UC. Caramba, eu sei que você diria isso. É arriscado considerando o nosso passado. Mas não foi um problema nenhum. Lembra que a gente zoava as patrulhas preguiçosas da Alcova? Pois é. Eles têm preguiça de checar o histórico de soldados também. E agora, quando eu checar aqueles fanáticos, vou ter a UC para me ajudar. Eles não vão escapar. Quando pôr minhas mãos neles, vamos descobrir se já ouviram falar desse tal de Tomizar Card que você mencionou. Te aviso quando terminar. Já é. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho muito digirec aqui. Opa, tem 7, hein? Salvar. Beleza. Fechou, eu tô craque já. Adaptadoras de IA. Caramba, hein? Você obteve um item contrabandeado. De pós-contrabando é legal. Na ordem, principais colonos nas naves de segurança farão varredura na nave em busca de contrabando. Não permitirão a aterrissagem até a finalização do processo. Por mais que exista a chance de passar contrabando perdido, se falhar, poderá ir pra cadeia. Ixi, rapaz. Ah, não, véio. Vou fazer isso não. Fazer o seguinte. Pronto. Ficar contrabandeando, não. Tô quase zerando o jogo. Depois que eu zerar o jogo, eu posso contrabandear. Quando eu quiser. Mas agora não.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way. She has been for as long as I have known her. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable. As time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else, and I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him, that they knew where to look for him. Clearly, he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik. Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Barun. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Barun, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him. Haha, your sarcasm is noted. But true.
Ah, não. Vou voltar aqui. Falei besteira. Falei besteira.
You found something. Jada was always... Of course she would... She has been for as long... Jada was younger than some of the... As time went on, we called on her more and more often. Eventually She was sharp. A skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. I've discovered something else. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him. Clearly, he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he... What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name. Yes. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, from him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon. And I am the only one who knows how, and Aaron should never have heard of him. It is hardly that simple. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Show.
Wait a moment to walk that off.
Vamos lá. Vamos dar umas armas pra Andreja aqui, velho.
Something important or just conversation? I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my shit.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Ixi, só tem arma fraca. Desce aqui pra ela. Ixi. Ela tá com limite de carga já, velho? Que isso?
Another time.
Pera aí.
The den should be our next. Need to see what I'm getting.
Caramba, ela ia falar um negócio ali. Acabei cortando ela. Assim.
We will speak again.
Acabei modificando minha arma, nem sei onde que meus equipamentos foram, acho que eu perdi tudo, hein? Guardar as coisas aqui.
A pleasure. I am always willing to...
Uma arma forte pra ela, que ela merece.
We will speak again. I am sure.
Vamos lá. Deu uma dobra. Opa! É ali mesmo.
Approaching vessel. Docking approved. This is UC Space. You are cleared to dock with the den.
Deixa eu ver se é aqui mesmo. É ali mesmo.
Den acknowledging incoming hail. Docking Bay 1 is free.
Acoplar. Levantar. E eu vou salvar também.
Everything's 5x5, Captain.
Vamos lá.
This station is but a shadow of its former purpose. I do not like it here. Either she is here, or someone will know where we can find her. Goodbye. For now. How can I assist? Yes.
Fazer mais
please.
pergunta pra ela.
I understand he has connections within the High Council. I do not know much more about him. It was never my job to know. As I have said, he is the one who has given me assignments. He sent me to hire smugglers like Aaron and Jada, and coordinate transport missions for them. He would have known their names, but I cannot imagine that he would ever contact them directly. It is relatively well-trafficked, but there are fewer prying eyes than some other locations. The UC Vanguard has operated out of the den for some time, but they are poorly staffed and supplied. It can be a good handoff point for smugglers. May you find favor in all things.
Oh, ela tá gamada em nós, hein?
Hey, anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Ah, então beleza.
I understand this station was once quite the luxurious place for UC military commanders. Based on what I see, I find that very hard to believe.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way
Deixar a
out
briga
here.
rolando.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow. You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you. It's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here.
Haven't seen you around here before.
Space.
Welcome to the den. Reina Marquez. I head up the Vanguard station here. If you've got business with the Vanguard, I hope you ran it through MAST first. If not, you probably made a long jump for nothing. The same thing we do everywhere else. Fill in the gaps for the UC Navy. Help keep the settled systems peaceful and safe. Sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge all the way out here, but we try our best. I wouldn't mind a little more support from New Atlantis, but I know things are tough all over. Might be counterintuitive, but no, we don't. It's pretty quiet, and we get the occasional distress call. Sometimes Varun stirs up trouble, but there's a lot of downtime.
Man.
I'm not complaining, but others, like Bastion there, it's not what he was expecting. Certainly not what he wanted. Oh gosh, no. Vanguard wasn't even a thought back when this place was first. The den, the original den, mind you, got blown up during the Serpent's Crusade. Sometimes I think that's why they keep it operational too. Certainly hasn't had much real purpose since the Colony War ended. I'm glad we have it as a post, and Marcel and the Trade Authority do some decent business, which I try very hard not to pay attention to. But the station has never recaptured that old glory. Don't think it ever will, really.
Perguntagem.
Wang? Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while, okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint? Oh, okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that.
Ih, ela sabe de alguma coisa, hein?
It's not something I can just blurt out. I hear you. Maybe we can work something out.
Muito fácil.
I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble. Vanguard's here if you need us.
Tem outras paradas lá embaixo. Outras informações aí pra pegar. Vamos lá.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out. You know what it was? A heat wave just long.
It would seem more prudent that the UC simply shut down this entire station, rather than allow it to endure in this state.
Soldiers and well-to-do types. And look, hey there. Man with a purpose. Don't worry, I won't ask questions. I know well as anyone that's well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colony. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a... Sure thing.
Só cerveja. Ah não, tem um todinho ali, ó. Torrada e todinho. Tá bom.
Long live the UC.
You know, if you go out there with no helmet on, your head.
I find the interior of this ship comforting. Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Vamos lá.
All is well, Captain, all things considered.
Desacoplar. Realizar alta dobra.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business.
Ih, rapaz.
Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here? I don't know you, and we don't have anything to talk about. You are interfering with an official Vanguard operation, so I'm going to need you to vacate this... Shit! I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late.
Ixi, velho. Botou eu pra lutar, velho. Puta merda, hein. Já era. Caralho, são vários. A minha nave tá melhor, hein. Vacilei. Como sempre, sendo péssimo nas naves. Em controlar naves. Ver se tem alguém aqui na frente.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business.
Depois eu vou olhar, Marcelo.
Who the hell are you? And what are you doing? You're what? You have got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships.
Vamos lá então. A outra dali, velho. Volta aqui.
I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now?
Conseguimos.
Years after the fact? With nothing in between? You'll have to forgive me if I find that hard to believe. Suspicious, even. Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're
Ih,
all
rapaz, ela tá zangada, hein? Ela tá zangada com a Andreja. Acoplar. Levantar.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Salvar primeiro. Pode rolar uma treta aqui, né? Até morte. Vai que a gente é obrigado a matar ela se ela atacar primeiro.
How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that.
Ih, rapaz.
It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer? Hey, I'm calm. You calm? Great. What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me. Worried? Worried she hadn't finished me off, maybe. I knew it was only a matter of time.
What are you talking about? I have never acted against
Ih,
you.
rapaz.
You know,
Treta é essa aí?
for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, No, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the zealots.
Rapaz.
And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen. I don't have... It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the zealots.
É do grupo dela, do grupo
Aaron?
antigo da Andreja.
Aaron? What? No, I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this. I've tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it.
You think you've won, do you?
Salvar aqui.
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush! If you're not lying, I really can't believe you thought you'd just show up. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Ixi, velho. Oh, caramba. Sobe. Pera aí, André.
Something on your mind? Look after yourself, hmm?
Vamos lá.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
The knowledge that the great serpent has truly blessed my ship and my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the
Ter
dregs
que
of our
lutar com o cara também, mano. Puta merda. Senão nós vamos acabar com a nossa nave.
Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the great serpent, gave you over to us to atone for their sins. But now, the serpent sets my mind at ease. In his name, I will
Ó, acabou não. Aí, agora sim, né? Vou colocar aqui. Vamos lá falar com a Andreja. Opa! Desacoplei sem querer. Puta merda. Era pra levantar. Vamos lá de novo. Tô de volta.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying. Zealots have interpreted the teachings of Jinan Barun in the most hostile way possible, and are convinced they are the only true followers of the Great Serpent. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Does not make them correct. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return. No, you do not understand. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain.
Vou voltar pra falar direito com ela. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vamos lá.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray. Zealots have interpreted the teaching. They have always been certain in their beliefs and actions. Something about this does not feel right. I have seen this. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Barun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us... Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Barun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return. Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home. Unless I am permitted. Perhaps there is. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been
Se
before.
dane, vamos junto.
I cannot say for certain what will happen. And we have survived this, yes, but what comes next is different. I just want to make that clear. There is an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Vamos lá então. Vamos pra Narion.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu.
Ih,
If anyone is hearing this, systems failing. Need help. I crazy! Need help!
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. All right, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
É lá mesmo. Tem que dar um jeito de acoplar ela. Opa, apareceu.
Captain, it is
Follow me.
pleasant
I will
to
say-
see you.
E... Acho que é aqui mesmo. Opa, era na Andreja. Vou começar com ela primeiro. Ou não, ela vai mostrar o caminho.
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves. Do nothing to appear hostile. Thank you. Please give me a moment.
Vamos lá.
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Commissar.
Eita. Eu tô na mira aqui, ó.
I know what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken. Or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough!
False.
I have the transcripts, Commissar. You did this. You told them where to find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret. You are from that Constellation group. I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand. Insolence! You have corrupted her!
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once. Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun. I have already said this is a misunderstanding. But I am. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything!
Ih, rapaz.
I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not? I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done. Fine. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
This is not over. The High Council will hear of your treason.
Perhaps they will hear of your actions as well, Commissar.
Punished for your impudence.
Think on that. Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the lodge.
You will regret this!
Se eu fizer isso aqui, ó. Pronto. Embora. Deixa você matar não, eu mesmo mato. Vamos ver como que vai ser a reação dela.
Good day, Captain.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? Very good.
lá. Aparentemente ela queria matar ele mesmo. Deu em nada. Ele ficou falando bosta aí, ó. Tinha que matar ele. Desgraçado.
How are you? May you find favor in all things. Something important or just conversation? Certainly.
Ai, ela tá esquisita. O olhar dela tá meio
Another
esquisito. O olhar dela tá meio esquisito, a expressão facial dela.
I am glad to be back. It will be good to have a moment to relax.
Vai. Lá em cima. Antes de falar com ela, eu vou salvar.
Something on your mind? Thank you for coming back here with me. I fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Baroon. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home. It is reassuring to hear you say that, but still, I do not know how to live without some connection to House Baroon. The Great Serpent has always been a guiding force in my life, the force that drives all that I do.
Você tem amigo.
What if I have lost
falar.
that? I am unsure it is that simple. But you are right. I do have people here who care about me. Chief among them, it seems, is you.
Com
You
certeza.
have been by my side through all of this. The most turbulent time in my life.
Tamo conseguindo.
And you have supported me
Tamo conseguindo, tropa.
faithfully. I have never been able to count on any single person the way I have with you. If I am repeating myself, you will have to forgive me. I cannot overstate what it means to me.
Romance. Eita!
Well, that is... I'm sorry. I need a moment.
Ih, rapaz.
I admit this is a surprise. I did not quite realize you felt this way about me. But... if you mean it...
Opa!
My feelings are not so
Caralho,
different from
aí
yours.
sim.
We must be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I
Não
do not
divide.
share. If you are mine,
Ó,
then you are mine alone. No one else will come between us. If
beleza.
that is
Fechou.
not a commitment you are willing to make, I understand, but I will not compromise. Then truly nothing can stop us. We will be a force to
Aí
be reckoned
sim.
with. You have brought a joy to my life that I could not have imagined and could never have
Tamo
expected.
namorando.
With you at my side, love, I look forward to everything that comes next.
Aí sim. Tamo namorando, tropa.
Last night was
Oh,
enlightening.
já dormiu com ela.
I hope to learn more next time.
Eita caralho. Fizemos sexo.
Last night, well, all that physical training seems to have paid
Caralho.
off.
Aí sim, hein, tropa. Conquistamos a mina. Ó. Pô, queria deixar aqui, velho. Eu vou vender essas paradas.
We've always considered ourselves
Vamos salvar, né?
explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Do you have time to talk? Thanks. This has been swirling. So, I've been pondering over, and I've got a favor to ask. A teens. I think it's time I joined you in the physics bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you. What, you think you're the only one who can walk around in a cape and tights? Granted, it's just a theory, but I venture anyone who experiences visions from touching an artifact is now connected to them.
Ele que tocou
You
também
got
no
a vision,
Gamepass pode ter
I got a
visões.
vision. You got a power, there you go. Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems out in the sky is back up and running. He's sending me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
Vamos lá então. É a última missão que eu vou fazer antes de voltar pra principal. Eu não coloquei, não. Deixa eu sair, minha filha. Vamos lá, Barreto.
We could unleash scientists on these temples for decades. decade, and still only scratching the surface.
Será que é aqui mesmo? Não, do outro lado. Aqui mesmo. Vamos lá.
This is it.
Vamos lá, Barreto. Consegue. A gente vai ter que fazer tudo. Com certeza, acho que a gente vai ter que fazer tudo. Falando aí. Tem mais um. Tem mais um, mais um. Cadê o outro? A outra ali. Vai lá, barreira. Uai, não vai não? Cadê o Barreto? Já foi, eu acho. Uai, não é ele. Consegue entender, não? Eu sei que é ele que ia usar o poder. Ah não, não tem nenhum estelar aqui não.
Who in the... Can you believe this is finally happening? Well, okay. Whoa. Hello, handsome.
Caramba, 2 Barry. Puta que pariu.
Hello there. I'm Barrett.
Caralho, é esse? O que tá acontecendo aqui?
You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Que porra é essa?
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously. I'll be Barrett Prime.
Barrett Prime.
Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me. Hey, one of us has to keep it classy. Why stop at 2? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate.
Vamos lá então.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot. You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations
Outro
and agree.
Barrett.
But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a
Ih,
bit
rapaz.
different. Is he...
É um
is he
Barry.
happy?
É um Barry do
Yes,
multiverso.
he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well. I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship. What happens for any of us? I don't think it works that way, though. Maybe I'm just a construct or a memory. I don't know. But good to know.
Entendi. Ele... pô, é só uma visão, só, eu acho.
We can handle this. On it.
Ixi, com certeza sabia que ia ter ataque estelar. Sabia. Olha lá. Filha da mãe tá esperando a gente.
Sorry. Gotcha.
Toma.
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling, being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
Era a visão, menino.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think. Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? An entire universe full of me. Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that a second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it. Besides, it is a bit exhausting. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just... me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd. I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened. Sure, but give me some time. I want to use it a bit more. See what its limits are. That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Aí sim. Árvore de habilidade aqui. Melhorar a pilotagem. Porque daqui a pouco nós estamos indo... Quer dizer, daqui a pouco não, próxima live. Nós ficamos por aqui e... Na próxima live eu vou pro final. Reta final, até zerar. Sem falta. Então valeu, galera. Até a próxima. Fui.